It's been too long and I'm glad to be back. Yes, I'm let loose from the noose that's kept me hanging around. I've been looking at the sky cause it's getting me high. Forget about the hearse cause I'll never die. I got 9 lives, cat's eyes, abusing everyone and I'll be running wild. Cause I'm back, yes I'm back, yeah we back, well I'm back, say we back, yes I'm back, y'all know we back, yeah we back, well I'm back, how we do it, back, yeah we back again, well I'm back in black, yeah, yes I'm back in black.
Wendy.
Have you ever been on a team with so many new faces?
Oh, many times. Many times. I think 13 years in this business, there's come to a fine line where the average coach's career is 2 years within the organization, and coaches rolling, players are rolling. I mean, this is nothing new to me, but the experience in itself is always the same. You got 32 teams with the same goal, the same mindset, the same mentality in general, just to go out there and be the best, and it starts right now.
Jerry, so many of the players have changed from the defensive side of the ball.
Yes.
How different is it from your perspective?
I tell you, it's always different, but I think the most important thing is, despite whoever you're lined up with, the most important thing is that we have a common goal, is to be a great defense, to be a dominating defense. That's something that this organization has lacked over years. I mean, there's been times of consistency and there's times that haven't been inconsistent. So I think it's important that for 16 games that we go out there and be the best and get it done.
How much time does it take for a defense to gel?
I think it's based on the individual and it's based upon the group. How bad do you want it? What are your goals? I just think in general, yes, there's been some changes within the defense organization. However, the players that are here, they're here for a reason. And so what we've done is we've discussed it and known that enough's enough. We got to go out and 11 guys that are lined up each and every day, we take it upon ourselves to win. And that's important, and that mentality is shared through vets like myself or the younger guys that came in.
So are you and Charles just kind of taking over the locker room at this point, or trying to?
You know, I'm not sure as far as taking over the locker room, but I just think when you have experience like myself and Charles, the younger guys, they do listen, and they want to have the same experiences as we had. And as for vets like ourselves, we want guys to play 6, 7, 8+ years. You know, the average career for an NFL player is 3 years. And for me to play this long, as well as Charles also, it's just a stand testament that, you know, the strong will survive. And so when we talk to the younger guys, we let them know, like, hey, you can have this dream as long as you want it, but it's up to you to do the right things.
Did you have any opportunities with other teams, or your mindset on coming back here?
You know what? Good question. I mean, during the off season, it was just kind of like a little bit of a waiting game. I did end up talking to the Raiders organization. They said they're still interested in me, so I just kept on training and had the faith that everything would work out, and here I am now.
The linebacker position last year was in flux. There's a lot of changes.
Right.
In the middle.
Yes.
It looks like they're sticking Nick in there.
Yes.
Letting him run the position. What can that do? How much will that help your defense? Just having that one guy in there constantly, and there's really no changes.
Well, you know, Phil last year was a great player. Some people didn't realize that I think he was, from what I heard, I know he was mostly outside linebacker and probably a will linebacker. When you stick a person like Phil in that position, a Mike linebacker, there's a lot of responsibilities that he's unfamiliar with. But I applaud him for doing the best he could and being accountable and working hard, because he made plays. As you know, changes were made, and Nick is here. Nick is in itself a true Mike linebacker. I've had experiences where when I was in Washington and we brought London Fletcher in, you know, the linebacker that we came, similar situation. He was a Sam linebacker, ended up putting him at Mike. I'd say the Mike position is probably one of the key elements to having a good defense. I mean, he gets the communication to everyone on the ball, the defensive linemen, the cornerbacks, the safeties. If you don't have that, you're not going to be successful. So Nick has been very good in learning the scheme, and we always talk to him, and the lines of communication has always been open.
Is it tough? I mean, I know you yourself, as once you got worked into the mix practice last year, you started to assert yourself as a leader.
Yes.
I've seen veterans come in here and that have been established for a long time. In that first year, they're hesitant to really take over. How unique is it for a guy like Nick to come in and really kind of try to establish himself as one of the leaders?
Well, it's great. I mean, it goes to show that how he wants to be known as. Like I said, the Mike linebacker is just is definitely the engine of the defense. So for him to be vocal is always important. It's very vital because we need that on as well as off the field.
What are Tarver's plans for you this year? I mean, like a third down guy, or?
That'll be up to Tarver, but for myself, my leg is 100% better. I knew towards last year, towards the end of the season, I was back to full form. I mean, a leg injury, whether it's a knee or a quad, it takes about a good year to come back. But I appreciate the Raiders organization for giving me that chance because they knew I had a lot left in the tank. It just took some time, but in the end, I showed what I could do. Talked to the coaches, said, hey, you still got it. You still come with the ball. You run hard, technique. That's just something that I thought off for so many years. So whatever the coaches want, that's what I'll do. I'm just happy to be back and want to create something special for this Raiders organization.
All right, guys.
All right.
DeAndre.
Yeah.
Hey, so you're going to be up after I'm checking.
Darren, what's up?
Good, how y'all doing?
How do you think the offense is coming together?
No, I feel like we've been putting everything together real good. You know, some things we still have to clean up, but for the most part, I think we're moving along great with it.
Talking to Matt Flynn, he says he loves having a guy like you behind him, and I know you're looking for that breakout year and trying to stay healthy throughout the year.
Oh yeah, being a rival with him in college, you know, it's good to be on the same side as him now. You know, I'm looking forward to it. Like you say, it's a new offense that we have. I feel like it's coming together well. So I'm just looking forward to getting out there with the guys, you know, putting it together this season.
Right, how can it highlight your skills?
So what?
How can it highlight your skills?
You know, I feel like I'm a downhill runner, and that's a lot of the things that we focus on, you know, getting downhill and gap scheme. So that's something that I'm looking forward to.
How's Matt taking on a leadership role?
You know, he does a great job. You know, he gets in there, take control of the huddle, you know, put guys in the right position on the field, and that's something that you need out of a quarterback.
Does Olsen still mix in any little CBS, or is it straight power north-south?
You know, it's something that's going to get mixed in there, but for the most part, it's downhill, north and south.
You see a little bit of yourself in Latavius Murray. He's a tall dude, got good hands and everything like that, yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's one thing. You know, I was looking at him, we were catching balls, and I feel like he has great hands, you know. And like you said, a tall guy. You don't see many backs that's 6'1", 6'2" in the league. So a guy that's very kind of tall and being able to move, that's something that's good for our offense.
So you like what you've seen out of him just so far in these first couple of weeks?
Oh, yeah, he's doing a great job out there. And like I say, he's just been going out there and learning and coming on well.
So many new faces on this team. How's everybody gelling together?
You know, like you said, it's a lot of new faces. Some guys, you know, it's been taking a long time just trying to learn everybody's names, but, you know, everybody has one goal in mind. That's going out there and playing football and winning. So that's something that's coming along great. So that's what I'm looking forward to.
How do you feel physically, Darren?
I feel great. You know, if we had to play a game tomorrow, I'll be ready for it.
I know it's early, but do you feel like in this offense you'll have more opportunities for like short passes? I mean, it seems like we've seen a lot of that so far in this first couple of weeks.
You know, it's that's something that's going to be left up to the quarterback. They're going to always go through their progressions, and when it comes down to it, they need to check it down to a running back. You know, I'm going to be there for it.
You and Marcel have been together for a few seasons now. How's that dynamic work with the two of you?
You know, I love working with Marcel. You know, we like best friends on and off the field, so we just come along great. You know, we're out there looking out for each other on the field. You know, that's something that we're just trying to bring along with our whole offense. We're just going out there trying to lead our offense and, you know, get everybody on the same page.
With so many new faces, do you feel like you've got to put this offense on your shoulders and carry it?
No, like I say, we're just going out there just leading with our leadership. You know, we're going out there bringing everybody along, so everybody's just bringing their own thing to the table.
Hard to believe you're one of the older guys.
Yeah, it's crazy. It just seems like the years fly by. I'm going on my 6th year now. It's, only 3 of us left from the OA class, so, you know, it's one of the things we just take pride in going out there and leading. Everybody's out there. You got a lot of new guys, and like I said, everybody has one goal in mind. It's going out there and winning, and a lot of hungry guys, so, you know, you got to go out there and eat.
Got Matt Flynn?
Or step right up here. Fancy.
Yeah. This is fancy. Let's go.
How you doing, Matt?
Good. Good. Doing well.
Matt, last time we spoke, you said the offense was, you know, wasn't exactly where you wanted it to be. More comfortable today?
Yeah, you know, last time we had one kind of day that wasn't as sharp as we'd like, but you know, the last 2 days of practice last week, you know, we really took some strides, you know, in the passing game and, you know, as an offense in general. And I think we continue that today. You know, we're doing some good things out there. We're getting more comfortable with each other and comfortable with being out on the field and playing. So it's, you know, I think as an offense, I think we're making a lot of strides. We still have a lot of things to clean up, and that's just going to come with time and repetitions. But the way this kind of offense works, we're doing a lot of motions and trying to, get favorable matchups. But you know, right now we're working a lot of situations where it's third and short and stuff like that. There's always deep options, but you know, right now I think we're trying to, you know, just get some completions, not force anything down the field, and really, you know, kind of take what they're giving us. I mean, it's you know, we've completed some balls down the field a little bit, but you know, the way this defense plays and kind of the styles and a lot of the concepts that they do defensively, a lot of the stuff's underneath and over the middle.
How well did you know Rich Gannon from Green Bay?
Yeah, I know him pretty well. He always did our TV stuff in preseason up there, and he was just around the facility and came and talked to us a few times and was hanging around and doing his XM stuff and stuff like that. And I got to know him pretty well. I had a good amount of talks with him, so got to know him, you know, well and talk a little ball with him. So
in terms of leadership style, when he came here, he was pretty much told by John Gruden, hey, look, you got to take this team over. And if that means you got to be a jerk, you got to be a jerk. And put away the pool balls and some guys with much film. And, you know, did you guys talk about leadership at all? About what it takes to be a quarterback? And how to,
you know, I think when you look at guys who are leaders of the team and who are quarterbacks around the league, everybody has a different leadership style. And, you know, some guys are vocal, some guys are laid back, but there's just a different style. But you know, if you're going to become a leader, you have to find that niche, how you fit into the system, fit into the guys in the locker room, and just kind of go accordingly. And it's something you just kind of got to fill out as you kind of you work with guys and you're around them.
So what do you think your style?
Yeah, absolutely. That's something that it's not going to come overnight. It's something like, you know, I think I've said before, that starts coming when you start getting live bullets out there and you start getting into the dog days and things like that.
Matt, you got Darren McFadden behind you. Quarterbacks love guys like that. What do you see how he fit into the offense?
Well, I mean, he's a great player, for one. And, you know, not only is he a great athlete and he has great vision, he's very intelligent when it comes to the game of football. And, you know, he sees blitzes, he sees pressures and understands the game. You know, there's a difference between knowing what you're doing and knowing why you're doing it. And he understands the why of the game, why defenses are doing something. So, and it's good to have him back there. And you know, it's going to be good to hand him that ball and see him go.
Matt, when you went to Seattle, everyone thought you were going to be the guy. And rookie beat you out, and we all saw how good Wilson was. But another Wilson here, you're making sure that it's not going to happen again. This is your team. You're the guy here.
Well, all I'm doing is playing the best I can, and I'm trying to prepare. You know, it's obviously my goal to be the starter, and I'm going out and doing the best I can to get myself better, put myself in a position to be the starter and to be the leader of this team, and really help this offense. And you know, because I think once we start going, I think there's a lot of special aspects in this offense, a lot of special guys, you know, athletically and talent-wise. And I think once we get that going, it's going to help us win games. So.
Thank you.
All right. Thanks. All right.
So what does Matt Flynn bring to this team? I mean, it's a different vibe there in the huddle and everything like that with him?
He still has the leadership qualities. He's stepping in the huddle, make sure he has control of the huddle, make sure every wide out, every running back, everybody knows their job.
How are you personally feeling your comfort level? I know last year you talked about still trying to catch on to things, but this year going out there, how are you feeling?
I'm feeling more confident, understanding my role, what I need to do, being in the right position at the right time, still getting time down to the new quarterback.
You look pretty strong out there and fast. How are you feeling, body-wise?
I feel 100%, a lot better than what I did last year.
What are your impressions of Matt Flynn so far?
The leadership role, I mean, he's doing exactly what we expected of him. He's coming in, showing leadership qualities, and taking control of the team.
How would you describe his leadership qualities? Some guys are louder. Example, how do you think he's been leading the team so far?
He's a lot louder. He leads by example also.
Denarius, last year a lot of injuries and a lot more drops than your first year in the league. What do you do to working on that this time?
Catch more balls normally than in practice. Not just trying to catch reps and during practice, stand out to catch a little bit more. Make sure that when I'm not on special teams, catch more balls with the quarterbacks.
Did that really frustrate you last year a lot? Because your rookie year, you were so good. Second year, more drops. I mean, was that just one of those things?
I really just don't know what to explain. Like, I'm kind of hurt about it, so this year I'm going to make it a whole lot better than what it was last year.
Do you see this year as a lot of opportunities for you? What are your personal aspirations for this season?
Do a whole lot better than what I did last year. Basically try to pick up on what I did and excel more.
How difficult is it? It's almost like an entire new team out there, including the quarterback, 38 of you guys. How tough is it? And you guys all seem to be buying into what Dennis is doing.
It's real tough to adjust to the new teammates that we have, trying to get to know them, adjusting to them, getting to know them a whole lot better than. I'm sorry, what was the other question you asked?
Dennis, it seems like it's his team this year.
Oh, yes. It's always been his team. He's always showing what coach is supposed to do, what he expects of us, what we need to work on.
Was it the calf?
It was the calf, yeah.
And did you hurt that last Tuesday, I guess it was?
Monday.
Monday.
Yeah.
But is it close?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good, yeah.
DJ Hayden out, did Dennis Allen express to you about, really needed you out there because of you being shorthanded?
Nah, I mean, I think we have about 20 DBs on the roster. I mean, I'm exaggerating a little bit, but I mean, DJ being out, I mean, we had enough guys to fill that void. We had guys to step up, and fill the space when I wasn't there, DJ wasn't there. I mean, and it's OTAs, it's not, it's not like it's training camp. I mean, these reps are important, but we have a long season ahead of us, so he wants us to, gradually get back in it and go if you're 100%.
You got much of a chance to talk to DJ?
Oh yeah, I mean, he came out, he came out to practice. Guys, we visited him, we talked to him. He has high spirits. I mean, he really appreciates the support that we're showing him in the secondary, and I mean, he's our guy. We're going to take care of him.
What's the deal with number 24? Are you going to keep it?
I was wondering who was going to ask that. Next question.
Is it negotiations?
Next question.
Is it a situation, I mean, like you've had 22 your whole career.
Of course.
Now you're attached to 24?
That's a difficult thing to answer, but I mean, there's always a open door, to negotiating. I mean, it's not something that, I'm doing purposely. I'm not trying to make him wear number 49 or anything like that. It's just, everything has to work itself out, and hopefully it will, and we can take it from there. But I mean, it's not a big deal right now. It's not like we have a game tomorrow. We have until September to get this done.
Hypothetically, if you were listening to negotiations, what would it take?
Oh, I don't know. I really don't know. I had to think about that one.
They had you returning punts and working inside too. I mean,
man,
I've
caught punts, since I've been in the NFL. I had a few opportunities to catch them in the games. Not many. Not as many as I wanted to, but it's something that I really enjoyed doing. I did it throughout my college career as well, so it's something that I just continuously do. And as far as playing in the slot, I mean, DA is going to use his guys and make them as versatile as possible. I played the slot with him when I was in New Orleans, so he knows I'm familiar with the defense as well, and he knows that I can play the slot. So it's something that, he's basically giving me the opportunity to do as well as playing corner.
Is that something you think is going to sort of typify this secondary? I mean, Charles Woodson obviously is playing almost everywhere there is to play. You can play inside and outside.
Mm-hmm.
Do you see a secondary where a lot of guys can be doing a lot of different things?
Yeah, I mean, that's the entire NFL, but, more so on our team. The more you can do, the more opportunities you're going to have to be on the field. We have guys that can play more than one position. Like, if I can play Mike linebacker, there may be a package where I can go in and play Mike linebacker, but like I said, I mean, he just wants to use his guys and use as many guys as he can. I mean, we have a 53-man roster that's going to be shaping up pretty soon, and you know, the more a guy can do, the more he can help the team, the more he can produce, the more opportunities he's going to get to be on the field.
What's it like seeing Coach Allen as the lead guy? You know, because last time you saw him, he wasn't in that kind of a role.
I mean, you know, it's not surprising, but then again, you know, I look at it, I kind of chuckle a little bit because, you know, he's grown just like I've grown. I mean, you know, he's went from an assistant coach to the secondary coach to defensive coordinator. Now he's the head coach, and you know, I've grown from a guy he's drafted to being, you know, one of the older guys in the room who he looks to, you know, to be a leader on his team. So we've kind of grown together, and like I said, I mean, back in New Orleans, we knew he was going to be, you know, a defensive coordinator one day as well as a head coach. But you know, the opportunity came sooner than we thought, and he's you know, really taking, you know, his opportunities, and he's really, you know, relishing his moments. And I mean, you know, he's a guy that I would love to play for any day. That's it. That's it. No more. All right.
Back in black.